hard not to bounce to this. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We have the back nine of round 2 coming your way. The Weapons of Crash Destruction 5th annual edition. Shout out to all the sponsors there, as you can see them on the screen. Coming in very clutch, as always. Here's your leaderboard. You got Matty O leading the way with 9 under, playing some really solid golf. Off to a good start. Same with Jacob Henson. We saw his putter starting to heat up. So we will see what the back nine brings. It's some really difficult holes. But take us into hole number 10.
Yeah, and I can't say enough about Matt's mental game so far. Just the way he's playing the course is just very thought out, methodical. Moving on to hole 10, par 5, 891 feet. Playing as the second easiest hole on the day. Tee shot's not too hard, just want to come up short of the water. Playing your second shot across the water, and then you're obviously just having to beat the trees here to get into the basket and get yourself that birdie putt. So seemed to be that maybe the wind is friendly on this hole because not a lot of big scores here. Settle. Oh man. And he was trying to get really aggressive on distance off that tee.
No kidding. That was a crush.
Yep. Which I think from what I understood, if you get all of your 460 plus feet off his tee, there is a slight outside chance that you can go for the eagle here.
Yeah.
So probably what he had in mind.
Yeah, it makes the second shot over water completely, but if you can get it to that tree, you can get it over the water.
Yeah, that's where I was.
That's Tiger Woods. The classic Tiger Woods from Matio in the background.
Very nice.
It looks like there's actually a little bit of tailwind, kind of helping just carry the disc over to the left side of the fairway over there.
Ooh, and I wonder if Josh is lining this up for a big shot. Oh yeah.
Put a rip on it.
Going for it. And the great thing is you've got that tree line to help you, as long as you don't really penetrate, 45 feet in, can at least pitch out, pitch up, and still find a way to get your par. So.
Does not like it, but it's not bad.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's not an eagle putt, which maybe he was trying to just really get to the trees. But yeah, there you saw Jacob's disc right there in the water, just on the edge. Still far enough to give him a chance to save.
That needs to skip. Very nice. Oh my gosh, very nice. Yeah, but the only thing is
that'll actually be
hell of a putt
for a
4.
bird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Settle. Oof. Oh. Very good approach. So that'll leave Matt taking the 5, I believe, which again you're not mad about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the little tight forehand hit the tree. But once again, in good position off the tee and on your upshot to give you that little room for a mistake.
Right. Yeah, and then you saw Josh there able to take the pitch up, and he'll have a really easy birdie. And you talk about, no kidding. OB off the tee, casually step into a second shot for your third stroke and put it within 40 feet and then just drain a putt. Fun stuff. I'd say he's feeling it.
Yeah. And if you're putting his on a course like this and you've got any sort of distance on the holes where you can just air it out, it's a good recipe.
Can do some damage.
Mm-hmm. Then you get a hole like this, par 5, 645. You can air it out if you want to, but you're gonna have to throw a dead arrow. This one's averaging 5.27, so it's in the top 9 hardest on the course today. The trouble here is this corner. If you can get this far safely, you still gotta just kind of sit right here where the drone's at. Maybe a little to the right gives you an ideal situation, so you can forehand something, get a little turnover maybe. But as you can see, there's a lot of just individual trees along the way that can just kind of give you a little headache.
Yeah, fairway is an absolute premium. Oh no. Yikes. Yeah, fairway is an absolute premium here. Obviously, I mean, the hole only being 645 feet, but also being a par 5 just tells you the difficulty of the tightness on this hole. So, hey, what a kick.
Yeah.
Kick right? Oh, yeah. Beautiful shot there from Matt. Very nice.
Great position. Feel like we said that already 4 or 5 times for Matteo. And that's the second time we've seen Jacob kind of pitch out there.
Ooh, just barely. Got caught up in a little bit of something. Didn't quite get a big skip around the corner, but at least did get around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Better position there from Cam. Look at the spin on that disc.
Oh. That's tough, but sometimes.
Yeah, well, and just getting back to these guys, mental game. I mean, shots like that are key because he could have, maybe gotten down on one knee and thrown like a forehand flex shot, but knowing that he could have cut rolled it into the woods or whatever, just want to make sure that he got in the middle there. So,
yeah. Josh nor Matt really executing that shot.
Tough.
Yep.
And the roll.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Yet another good recovery here from Jacob.
Yep. Going to be able to get out of here with the par, I believe. Oh, no, sorry. That's going to leave him with a birdie putt.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right. Forgot that kind of quote-unquote, recovery shot was the second shot that he was able to get around the corner.
Oh, Josh.
No, he did pitch out. That will be for the 5. He did do a little pitch out and then threw it around the corner. That is right. Tough to keep up. There's a lot going on here. a lot of wood shots, a lot of recovery.
Yeah, I can
These
probably...
par 5s.
Oh, no.
Come on back. Come on back. Come on.
Yeah, I was just going to say I can probably guarantee that that's not the last, whatever you want to call it, situation of numbering the discs and throws. And you can tell here, now that we're to the green, just how difficult it is to get something to finish near the basket. I think that was for his 4. Off the friendly bounce off the tee box.
Yeah, I mean, you think about, as well as him and Matt played that hole, walk away with a pair of 5s there is frustrating just because, the 4 is getting strokes on a lot of people, so.
And opposite of that, the excitement Jacob's probably got to get the same number in a 5. Especially going into a hole like number 12 coming up, where a big number can happen just from the natural OB off the fairway. So Josh, unfortunately, taking the 6, moving on to hole number 12.
This hole. Andy, I'm going to let you do it because I don't know that I necessarily remember this hole from the
Yeah,
first
well,
round.
so this one, you can see here the narrow gap. You're going to go straight downhill once you get 60, 70 feet off the tee box. And the difficulty here is getting it to this angle and maintaining the fairway somehow. I'm not sure exactly the shot, whatever you can do in your bag to get here. Maybe try to land just where the drone flew by. But if if you can stay in the fairway, anywhere in the fairway, off the tee box, then you're in a good position. But yeah, then your second or third shot, you're just going to kind of fade in here with a forehand, maybe a little soft turnover. But the green is playing difficult, as Clayton described in round one. That little leaking pipe or something, a little wet, just adding more difficulty to an already difficult hole.
That looks pretty good there. You got to finish left fairway, but like you said, I think if you got to finish somewhere, the more distance you can get, because leaving it in the middle of this fairway is super tough. Great leave.
Yeah. Yeah, and both of their shots look great, off the tee box, but you just have no idea where it's ending up.
Yeah, it's so hard because, you're throwing down over a ridge, but the ceiling is low, so you're really having to trust something to be super low and tight out of your hand. Very finesse shot. Yeah, he really wanted that to stable out, I think, just a little more to lay flat when it landed. Oh, boy.
Yeah, just look at those trees. Impressive to get through all those and then went across the fairway. So
definitely attack position for Matt. We've seen this a few times in the earlier parts of this course. He was in prime position on these tight wooded holes and able to attack and get some strokes on everybody. So, oh no.
I see the little gap. Yeah, keyword little.
Well, it's tough because the gap was a little right of center, so he's having to throw something out away from his body on an Anheuser line, but then also needed to push, down and straight before it flared out. So really, really tough shot. Asking yourself to do a lot there.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, that's early. And we are seeing why this is playing as the second hardest hole today.
You may have heard Jacob mention something hurt. I want to say he tore a labrum.
During the round?
No. In recent
Previously,
past.
gotcha.
So you can imagine that may not feel too great.
What
Obviously healthy enough to play, high level disc golf.
Sure.
But still, it's maybe something in your mind that holds you back some.
And certain shots, may just feel a different way. But yeah, this green is very difficult too. Like you said, not even just because of the water, as far as the pipe busting water, but water out and to the left and the trees guarding it to the right, and it is all kinds of difficult.
Yeah.
Knew it when he putted it.
Yeah, he just
All in one motion.
consistent motion to pick up the mini. It's like he was putting the disc just to pick up his mini.
That's beautiful. Tread lightly, my friend.
Yeah.
Interested to see if Jacob stayed up.
Yeah, I was wondering that.
And he is marking it off. I believe he did not.
Yeah, if he did, it's just, one of those leaners. We'll find out soon.
Yep, did not. Took a nasty 7, and that unfortunately bringing the round way back down.
You looking for quality? What if we told you our steaks start with wood? It's cut, it's dried, and then used to fire our one-of-a-kind grills. Our prime cut certified Angus beef steaks would taste just like any other prime cut steak if we didn't do it our way. Seasoned and cooked to perfection. Now that's quality. Cut and dried. Harvey's. A difference you can taste.
Matt getting a really, really good 3 there. Not going to see that from a lot of people, and moving us on to hole 13. So par 4, 409 feet. I'm playing just a little above par. Another tight wooded hole where fairway is key here. You do have a little space out to the right to work if you land off of that side of the fairway. But obviously, again, theme of the day here, you want to get as much distance up this fairway as you can to make this approach shot easier. Going to be looking to throw a little smooth putter backhand or flex shot into this basket, sitting right on the edge of this ridge. So want to leave it short and slide into it. Oh, and a little, got another little good kiss and landed in the middle, rolled just off the edge to the right. But
Yeah, this tee shot actually pretty similar to 11's shape off the tee. Probably a little bit shorter of a throw than you're having to make on that previous hole, but very, very similar to that.
the double
That was looking really good. So not much luck here off the tee for the group.
Nope, gonna have to see some good recovery shots. Yikes. Ay. Oh man, these are parts in the round where you find yourself.
Yeah.
You really go find yourself. You build a lot of character. And that fought through nicely.
Josh looking to get a little crafty on the right side here in the woods.
Seemed to be fine with it. Something back in the fairway.
Yeah, I think he advanced it, so that was goal number 1. Yeah, and Josh was kicked so far in there. Like,
Jacob, yeah.
Jacob, yeah, my bad. Just hard to get back to the fairway.
Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Tough to watch. It's having such a good front nine too, man.
Mm-hmm. Good look at the A3 there.
Sit down. Oh my goodness.
And when you need a tree, where is the tree?
No kidding, right?
It's almost like he threw that thinking, I can throw this, it can hit something. Good shot. So is he going to be, I'm not even going to.
I'm not either. I'm just not even going to go there. Good putt.
Mm-hmm.
Tallied up when the scores pop up at the end. Let the computer do the work.
Yeah.
Good putt. And yeah, I think what we're about to see coming up too, what I think me and you talked about before the round, was an interesting finish here on this back nine, this round at least, where we saw handicaps are going to go up and then handicaps are going to go down. The backup guys, so these guys are going to finish with an easy hole you need to score on, and then a hard hole you need to manage. Easy and hard. Point in case here, hole 14 is a par 3 at 285 feet. Third easiest hole on the day, playing, almost 3/10 of a stroke under par. So a hole you really need to capitalize on. You got the road as OB down the hill, tree line on the right, but probably just a simple forehand or turnover backhand putter shot or something for these guys to lay into this basket. So,
Yeah, the key here is stick the landing.
stick the landing. Yeesh.
It kind of did. Yeah, this is unfortunately for Jacob taking those back-to-back sevens. I think he went from 7 under to 1 under in 2 holes.
Yeah, brutal.
Maybe a good hole to kind of get back on track. Throw you a nice little forehand, get you a birdie. Although it's easier said than done.
Yeah, a little early. That's we talked about it first round, man. The forehand play here is. Oh wow! And what an ace that would have been a call.
Yeah.
7-7-1.
No
Would have
kidding.
been crazy scorecard. Great throw though. Settle. Yeah, you heard him barking at it.
Josh lining up the lefty. Why not?
I guess why not? That's what you. I mean, you needed the disc to land that way, so I guess it made sense. Huh.
Looked pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know Andy Burns can do it, but what a putt! Let's go.
I was about to say we could have called for some cardio, but I think he's in the woods.
Yeah. What about? Oh. That is one of those brain fart putts right there. A little too quick on the trigger. And Jacob with a tap in two. Much needed two.
Yeah.
To say the least. And big two there from Matt. And just extending the lead that he has on this card. Moving into hole 15.
Yeah, and we, hit on that at the very beginning of this round and then this nines. Matt continues that solid play. It's, it wouldn't be a contest, but that's why you play. So here is the sixth hardest hole of the day. Par 4, 713 feet, averaging 4.3, so coming in over par for sure. But your drive really needs to be middle left to put yourself in the best position to attack the green. Then you're going to be throwing this uphill shot. Maybe ideal a forehand that can get, circle's edge and just kind of hop skip to the pin. If you're in a good position off the drive, which is common sense, but if you're in good shape off the drive, you shouldn't have any trouble.
Yeah, and you're going to see these guys asking to get that left ground play they want on the finish here. Oh yeah. Maybe not quite down to the left like you wanted, but finish back out in the middle.
Yeah, you'll gladly take that over way early left or just too far right.
And that might have gotten way down there. Uh-oh, that was a snap hook. Oh, okay, all right.
Came out.
All right. You'll take it, man.
Yeah, he ended up in the middle of the fairway. That's hilarious. I mean, it wasn't a bad throw. He just pulled it. That was a good throw. A little left, but he'll definitely be in putting range. And Matt just
Got a little too much on top of that and
Yeah.
turned it over too quick. I like the play though, cutting that roller back up the hill into the basket just a little too soon.
interesting. Cam went with the backhand. I guess his angle really just didn't allow much from the forehand side.
Oh, let's go. There's your cardio.
Yeah. You know what that was? That was a slam dunk.
From downtown. Can Cam answer? Would have loved to sing back to back.
Oh, that would have been a Cam jam.
Yeah, the Drake in me would have gone back to back. Yeah, Cam jam. I like it. All right, Josh, give the people what they want here. Just short. He's had a few of those this round.
Yeah, he has. Yeah, outside of, the brain fart on 14, he's been all over middle.
Yep.
Which he was on middle on 14, but obviously.
Right. Different capacity for
Yeah.
sure. Boy, I tell you, just when you might have thought you were getting ground on Matt, past 2 holes, takes a couple more strokes and just continues to separate himself. So, moving us on to hole 16, one of the few par 3s you're getting out here on this back 9, 376 feet. Birdie that you need to get. I doubt you're going to see people go right down the middle here, but we did see a couple people first round. We're going to see a lot of guys take the wide left lane, working the disc back into the right. Again, landing probably in this set of trees here, unless you can beat them on the backside, but that is a little risky with the OP left. So, a green you can attack, a birdie you can get. but
Yeah.
got to be a good shot.
So interesting right off the bat adjustment from Matt. Oh,
Hello.
so he took the backhand round 1, takes the forehand round 2, and he's backside of the green.
Come on.
And that is another forehand from
Yeah.
Henson that's all over the basket.
We might go 3 for 3 here. Oh yeah. All right, Josh, no pressure.
My blood sugar sentiment.
Ah, man, needed another probably
Yeah.
10 feet or something to beat that tree.
We just talked about it.
Again, yeah. Jeez.
I mean, those are putts you don't go into a round saying, I gotta hit my 70 footers.
You'd like to make one when you're that close,
But
right?
yeah, you hit that many, what should be a positive starts to feel negative.
Right. That's why it's a fun sport.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of mental game. Good birdie from Cam. Can't believe Matt missed that putt after making the 2 previous ones.
Yeah.
Not that it was an easy putt, but after the 2 he hit before.
Yeah, compared to those.
Mm-hmm.
So Jacob and Cam taking the 2s, and Cam's starting to kind of inch his way back into it. So putting a little pressure on Matt. Got a 2 from him where he needed one, and moving to hole 17.
This hole, whew.
Par 4, 4th hardest hole of the day, 717 feet. You got the tight gap off the tee box. You can kind of go left, right, both middle-ish gaps. It does incline a little bit here, so the height on your disc has got to be pretty perfect in order to get, well down the fairway. You want to try to get towards this road, and then a lot of players are going to take left side of that tree that we just passed, but coming down to this green, definitely a 2-part hole if you can ideally draw it up.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty, not the most difficult feeling shot as the green kind of sits on that incline, so it's something you can attack once you get that far down there.
That's pumped. Oh, it's a fantastic shot. Jeez.
Yeah.
Wow.
Miss it.
Just settle out. That'll be okay.
Garbage.
Ended up in a decent spot,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm thinking
By Cam standards.
if it doesn't hit that limb, he's thinking it's getting down there.
Cam sturged. That was terrible. I'll never do that again, I promise.
Camsters.
Cam sturged.
You get away with that?
Let's try.
Sure did.
Wow. Oh my gosh, wow.
Jeez, that got down there too.
Yeah.
Full hyzer. Taking the drone gap.
Yeah, tough shot too. When you're running uphill to throw over the ridge, it immediately goes downhill. You need just to carry under that ceiling, but carry back up a hill. I mean, just all kinds of. Don't hit it. Good shot. The way Matt's putting right now, that is makeable.
Yeah.
That is on a rope right at it. Go in. Oh, wow.
Man, what an awesome shot that would have been. I mean, it's still awesome.
Yeah. Settle. Settle.
And Jacob finishes long like that, but we saw, where their drives were. That's the angle they were able to attack the pin was really nice. Cam just a little bit off. Same for Jacob. And when he throws it, you just got to think it's going in.
Yeah, right.
Good comeback there. Oh, no.
And again, just kind of piling up at this point, right? As far as just like
That was
not
such a
playing
good
bad
shot,
golf,
too,
but
to
right,
get there.
just missing some. It's one of those days and those rounds for Josh where everything's just finishing 40 to 70 feet away from the pin and causing difficult putts. And he could have a few of those turn into 20 to 40 foot putts. We'd be talking about a whole different score.
Mm-hmm.
Star par, as we call that. So nothing changing on that leaderboard there. Taking us to hole 18. Finishing hole here, a par 4 at 691 feet. Playing 5th most difficult hole of the day. 0.3 of a stroke over par. You're going to work the disc again under a tight ceiling, up a hill, just to get over this ridge here is what you would love to do so you can view down into the water here. Going to be looking for an elevation change shot that finishes right out on the little peninsula area. So you're going to have to challenge the water and get aggressive if you want to try to get a birdie look here, if you're even presented that opportunity after your tee shot. So
Right.
yeah, and then wood line on the right. Pretty common thing on this back nine.
Yeah, and you think about finishing holes on courses as Jacob just pulls it a little bit. This is, big time. It's a beautiful hole. It's challenging.
That is perfect.
Jeez.
Oh, jeez. Wow. That is extremely good.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on.
And Matt follows it up with another beautiful shot. But what's crazy is that's like 100 feet short of what Cam just threw.
Oh, wow. Golly, that hit a nasty root or something. That's
That
super
little
unfortunate.
sidewalk right there.
Oh, you're right. Wow.
It was a perfect line.
And this is such a scary shot. That's got to come out quick. Oh, no.
Saw splash.
I mean, you're right. I mean, these approach shots for a finishing hole are crazy. Oh, my gosh.
That sounded clean.
It did. It sounded like a lot of grass. So maybe he's sitting on top of that. See if Matt chooses to get aggressive or play safe here. He's going for it. Whoa!
If he had just skipped into the chains, that would have been
Fitting into his.
so
Look at this.
I know. I mean, just a little finger pop just to get down to the basket.
Yep.
A little short actually, but
Yeah. Well, tough being down on a knee and
Yeah.
water out left. Just want to maybe be a little safe and inside there. Hello. What a fantastic round. Golfer's clap for
Seriously.
Matteo. Yep. Beautiful.
and Josh must have been in balance because he has not thrown yet.
Get in there.
Oh. Good to hear these guys having a little fun.
Oh, here we go.
I think they sound like they rolled
Yeah.
that in. Yep. So you'd love to see this putt go in here. Oh my gosh. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a disappointing result for the round. I don't think that's a good putt there from Jacob. I mean, I don't think Josh played badly.
No,
Just didn't score.
correct. And we
So-
all have those rounds, but Matt absolutely torched it, separating himself from majority of the field here. But a couple guys still in it. Shout out to Nate Perkins, fighting back with a great second round there, getting within 6. So a couple guys could make a move here final round. You get a little wind. You know, maybe Matt's having an off day. Anything can happen here.
Yeah, and if you know anything about this course, if you know anything about these players, you know the final round is going to be a battle, and there's a lot on the line. So make sure you tune back in for round 3, the final round of the Weapons of Grass Destruction. And I am Andy Burns here with Tailor Holley.
And we are out.
Peace.